Welcome, YouTube. And you guys, again, if you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, put replay in where you're watching from. I love this because we literally have people all over the world get on. Today's topic is, are work at home jobs real? And I'm going to share with you what I've discovered. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to rewind back to September of 2022. And well, all of September, I was actually looking for a way to make an income from home. I was trying in network marketing. And I just had, that straw that breaks the camel's back. You've ever heard that crazy saying? Well, I had one of those defining moments for me. And I started looking for another way. I actually even went to, hey, welcome, Julie. How are you? Julie from Arizona hanging out on YouTube. I actually, oh, thank you, Sheen. My top is from Sheen. I love Sheen, you guys. I love the quality of clothes are great. The price is fabulous. I absolutely love it. Hey, how's everybody doing today? And so I want to talk to you about working from home. I actually went to careerbuilder.com back in 2022, and I started looking for remote jobs. It sounded good, but you know what I realized about remote jobs? You are still confined to working a certain amount of hours at a certain time. And I needed the flexibility, right? Because I'm a mom of 6, I have 2 left at home, and I'm a grandma to 5. And I needed that flexibility to be able to go get my children from school or my grandchildren from preschool. And so a remote job wasn't going to work for me. But here's something else about a remote job that is scary in today's world. A lot of remote jobs are being outsourced to other countries, which will do it a lot cheaper. And so then you have that fear of doing remote work for somebody else and have the ability to, you still don't have your time, and you still will never make more than your boss, and you still don't have that freedom, right? Because at any time your job could be replaced. And I was thinking in my head, I knew if I went and got a remote job, I had to learn a new skill, right? Because I didn't know how to work remotely. And so in my head, I was like, man, I don't want to go work for somebody else and learn a skill and lose that job, right? So I will share with you what I discovered to be the coolest way to make an income from home. And here's what I love about it, because one sale, just one person purchase on your website. I like that sound better than sell. I don't know. Sell just sounds so cheesy or something. One person purchasing was literally more than you would make in almost 2 weeks doing remote work. And so when I kind of put the perspective of that, I'm like, okay, so if I just learn this work at home process, if I just get one person to purchase a week, I'm making more with one purchase than you would at a remote job. And it just made sense to me. But also the other part that made sense to me about this way to make an income from home is you have the freedom. You set your own hours. You work when you want, right? And the automations is out there working for you 24/7. And that is the part, you guys, remember I talked a minute ago about if you go get remote jobs, you have to learn a skill to work from home. I was like, I'm going to learn this skill to automate my business. And one person purchase from me is more than working 40 to 80 hours at a remote job. It just was a no-brainer to me. I was reprimanded by my manager in my remote role because my toddler had a tantrum at the door. Not an option for me. Isn't that sad, Ashley? Like, really, like like you got to put your job before your children. Yes, definitely not an option. Love it, love it. Yeah, you have the same nails. Oh, that's so awesome. Love it. Aw, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Love it, love it. Good morning from Arkansas. Love it. Yes, I just watched one of your trainings in Senior Live, so I hopped on. Yay! Well, I'm so glad you're with me, my friend. Yes. Let me go. I want to try to keep up in comments today as well. I purchased last week. Awesome. This program is legit. Yes. I know, Danny. It's almost here. No, can you resend that to me again, Danny? Just bump it up for me because I need to get that because Heather's wanting to know the information for the hotel as well. And Danny, today at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm doing a subscriber live. 5 p.m. I'm going to do a post about it. I'm just kind of behind schedule this morning. Yes, so subscribers live 5 p.m. We have 2 weeks left in September. Let's make it count, you guys. Let's get that extra income coming in. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited, excited, excited. Yes, thank you. I'm 500 away from 50K in 4 months. Yes, Desiree, that is incredible. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. This program is awesome. Oh, thanks for sharing, my friend. I love it. Okay, let's keep on going. I'm going to get distracted here. So we're talking about work at home jobs. Are they real? They are real. There's a lot of ways you can make money from home, but when you decide to make money from home, just like Ashley said, she got reprimanded at work because her toddler was having a tantrum. And so you have that freedom to be home, but you don't have that flexibility to be able to shut down and go be with your children. And that's why what I'm sharing with you today and what I discovered in September of 2022 gave me that freedom. Because if one of my grandchildren need me or one of my children need me, I can walk out of my office and go be with them with no guilt or no pressure of no thinking how I'm going to explain it to a boss, right? It was the complete freedom that I had always looked for. And how I put it into perspective is, wow. So if you're working, well, let me just ask you a question. Let you guys answer me this. So if you do have a remote job or you've looked into them before, how much do you average making a week? Can anybody share in the comments how much you average making a week? Hey, Emily from South Africa. Welcome, welcome. Anybody know exactly? Oh, Stacey, I love this community. I love the community as well and the people in it. Oh, thank you, my friend. It's so amazing. It says, Michelle, you are such a blessing in South Africa. It's so awesome seeing what's happening in South Africa, like the ripple effect that is just taking over in South Africa. Wow, I signed up Friday, went through the course. You're so awesome. Love that. That's dedication. Yes. Okay. Anybody have an idea? So 1,800 per week. Man, you have a good remote job per week. That is awesome. That is a good remote job. I didn't know they had that high paying jobs. So they make 1,800 per week working remote. So that's 2 customers and you're making the same amount, but you get to pick your hours, right? That's kind of like the perspective I want you to put that in. How are you? I'm great. Can you in the house? How are you, my friend? Thanks for asking. And so that's kind of the perspective I wanted to put. Most people say that they make about, I work in clinical trials. I can see that. Yes. Most people I've ever talked to, and when I looked, it was about 900 to 1,000 every 2 weeks. Right? Like by the time you took home, you're taking home about 2,000. And so 1 customer is 900, 2 customers is 1,800, right? And so I put that into perspective. I was ready to learn that because I can make so much more and I can be my own boss. That's the freedom on another level, right? You did your first live today? Awesome, my friend. Okay, so there, Maxine says 1,350 every 2 weeks. So if Maxine can get 2 customers in 2 weeks, she's putting 1,800 into her pocket, right? And you have the freedom. You have that freedom. I mean, that's the thing, you guys, when you start looking for a way to pay your bills, what do you want? I don't want you to think about paying your bills this week. I don't want you to think about paying your bills this month. I want you to think about like, what about your future? What do you want in the future, right? Because here's the thing that I love about this way to make an income from home. You learn to automate. You learn to have a complete automated system out there working for you 24/7. And that automated system will build you an email list. That's your freedom, my friend. That's what will set you free. And here's what I love. The company that I recommend, here's what I love about it. The company that I recommend, you can actually build your email list, start building your business for free. There's no monthly expenses. That's why I chose this. That's why I didn't choose ClickFunnels or any of those other ones. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but I just couldn't justify spending, I think what ClickFunnels is 97 a month or 147 or something like that. It didn't make sense to me. I didn't need none of that. Sometimes we think getting these fancy tools is going to make us the money. Not what's going to make you the money is understanding the basics to build a business from home. It is. I am Miss Simpleton. People ask me all the time, what do you think you've had? Why have you had so much success? Because I've just followed the blueprint. I learned how to build an email list. I learned how to show up every day and be consistent. I learned attraction marketing. You realize learning attraction marketing will set you free. So here's my question. Hey, good morning from California. I love it. Wisconsin, good morning. I love it. So here's my question for you guys this morning. And this is it. If you could learn how to generate one customer a day, how to attract one customer a day to your automated sale, just one a day, you guys realize, would that change your life? Let's say if you could learn how to do that. Would that change your life? One customer a day is $900 a day. Would $328,000 a year change your life? Put a yes or no in the comments. You know, I had a 3-year plan to learn how to make $600 a day, which is $219,000. I gave myself 3 years to learn this. 3 years. 3 years. That's why I've had success, because I didn't expect it to happen overnight. I gave myself 3 years. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Right. Because you guys, let's do this. Yes. Okay. So here's where it gets really fun. Okay. So look at all the yeses of yes. I'm learning how to attract a daily paying customer. My number one selling product is 900. That's why I'm using that one as an example. And 900 is 328,000 a year. Here's where it gets exciting. Do you realize if you were willing to be coachable and if you're willing to plug into the program, plug into the process, plug into the mentoring, what if this year you just made an extra 20K learning these strategies? Over the next 3.5 months, you made an extra $20,000. Would your holidays be a little bit different? But what if you walked into 2025 with momentum and you started attracting a $900 a day customer? 900 a day is 328,000 a year. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Here's my question for you. Serious question right now. What can you do in your life right now, in your current environment, your current situation, your current skill level? What can you do that can grow a business to become a self-made millionaire? If the answer is nothing, then that means you got to figure out a way. See, that was me. I asked my question that myself that I was like, back 2 years ago, I was like, oh my gosh, you're on a hamster wheel. When are you going to get off? When are you going to keep on doing the same thing and expecting the same result? I kept on saying that to myself over and over. Nothing's changing. And I'm looking in the mirror going, holy crap, you're in your 50s and this is all you got? More stress, more guilt, not enough money in the bank account. And I'm a hard worker. I'm dedicated. If you're in my community, they'll let you know how dedicated I am. And so, but I wasn't making the money. And I saw other people making money. I'm like, what the heck? But I realized I was in the wrong vehicle. I didn't have the formula of how to automate a business. I didn't have the formula of how to attract customers. I was going out there trying to find customers. I was going out there following up with people. You only have so much time in your day to do that, my friend. I had to learn attraction marketing. So when I discovered this blueprint back September 10th of 2022 is when I bought this blueprint. When I discovered it, I was like, I will follow this step by step. I will become coachable. I gave myself 3 years to master this. 3 years. So because you get something and if it doesn't work in a week or 2 weeks, why quit? What you were doing before wasn't working either. Don't go back there. It's not going to work. You got to give yourself, I created my success path. My first year, My first year was really to master the 2-hour income earning activity day. I wanted to master getting my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. And I wanted to learn attraction marketing. And I had a goal of making 54,000 my first year. I could pay my bills with that. My second year goal was to learn how to attract a $300 a day customer. 300 a day is 109,000 a year. Now that's when I could start changing my family's life a little bit. But I thought it was going to take me 2 years. Then my third year was to change my family's life. And that was to learn the skills to make 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year. That was going to change my family's life. There's never one part of me back in 2022 would have ever thought I could become a self-made millionaire with purchasing a proven blueprint and promoting digital programs. Never in my wildest of dreams. Right? I never ever did until I had a mentor that told me I was playing small unless I made 100,000 a month. That was my wake up call because I had played so small, just like you at your job. You're so conformed to that's what you think you're worth because that's what they're telling you you're worth. That's not the truth, my friend. It's not the truth. You just don't have the right vehicle to get you what you know you're worth. And the person you are right now is not going to be the same person if you're willing to plug into a proven process and really plug in to learning new skills. If you go get a new job today, you can't walk into the job and know everything. You're going to have to learn skills. Why not learn the skills that can change your life and you take control of your life? See, that was the best way to make money from home. That was the best work at home. How can I learn and earn? So because I was not in a rush, I literally had a 3-year plan to completely change my family's life. So I'm asking you, when you guys decide to launch a business, I'm asking you to give yourself grace and take the time to learn and implement. I call it learning and earning process. Now, what I did when I launched into the digital marketing space, okay, and this is how I'm going to share with you the best way to work from home is by you taking control of your life and learning and earning at the same time. When I launched into the digital marketing space I was terrified. So what I did, which was quite interesting, and I didn't know it would have this kind of effect. And this is what I'm giving you guys a really good hot tip right now. So I launched on September 10th. And I remember that day like it was yesterday, and it was 2 years ago. And I remember I was like, okay, I knew I had to get my system set up. I was excited because it was already pre-built, like 95% done for me, right? I just had to do the other 5%, which is actually only 20 steps. I'm like, you are 20, you guys listening to me right now are only 20 steps away of having a fully automated business that will be literally out there working for you 24/7. I built mine, or I added my steps back in 2022 and I haven't touched it since then. It makes me money every single day. Is that not cool? That would be like you going to work 8 hours today and you get paid for it every single day because you showed up that one day. Because I showed up 2 years ago and followed it, it's still out there working for me. But what I did that day is because you know what social media is? It's get social. So don't get awkward on social media. So I purchased and I literally grabbed my phone and I did an Instagram story, which was shared on TikTok. No, sorry, I didn't have TikTok then. An Instagram story, which was shared on Facebook. And I literally said, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited, but I'm so scared. I just launched into the digital marketing space. Wish me luck. And I just put it out there. And then a little bit later, when I started going through it, there was a part in the training that just rocked my world, literally rocked my world. And so I literally went and grabbed my phone again. And I literally said, oh my gosh, I just learned something about digital marketing that I didn't know. I have never been so excited in my life. And that was the power of automations. I heard about it before, but I could never wrap my head around it, you guys. I could never comprehend what that meant. So I created that. short, like, I mean, that story, and I posted it. So I was going on my stories and sharing my journey. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Here's what I shared, that I have a pre-built system out there working for me 24/7. You guys, this is freedom on another level. Like, oh, it's freedom on a level. Yes, give yourself grace. Yes, my friend. I want to get a shirt made like that. Totally get a shirt made like that. Aw, thank you, Linda. You just made my day, my friend. You are dedicated. Yes, I am, because I have a goal. So, you guys, I'll share with you real quick, and then I'll swerve back to here. When I launched my business, like I said, I had a 3-year plan. And I have to share this with you because of, and I'm breaking down exactly what I executed to go to launch to profit in 7 days. And I started just sharing stories like that. But I remember having that goal of making 54,000 my first year. I ended up making 152,000 in 6 months. But I made 7,000 my first month with this process. I made 14,000 my second month. And I remember it was my going into my third month, which had been November of 2022. And I literally thought about my customers, and I was like, man, how do I help them not slip through the cracks? And so I actually emailed them and I said, hey, do you guys want to jump on a Zoom? And I was terrified, by the way. By the way, you guys, I hadn't gone live yet. When I launched my business in September of 2022, I said I would never go live. So I hadn't even got live yet. So I remember emailing them and they were like, yeah, like the response was so cool. I think like 6 got on. I don't know. You guys can go see it in the community. It's like, it's so cool. Go back and see how we started. Anyway, and you can ask some of the OGs that are still with me, right? And I did a Zoom, and I was we're talking about our goals, talking about our business. And I had made a comment and I said, hey, should we start like a Facebook group? And they were all like, yeah, but I don't like Facebook and da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, because we have no control over Facebook. So that's when I discovered School, SKOOL. I had heard of Sam Ovens before, when I had heard about digital marketing. And what I had heard about Sam Ovens before was the only thing I knew about digital marketing, which took a lot of work. Took a lot of work. So when I found out he had launched a community, I was like, this is cool. So I purchased my community in School, and I set a goal. So my goal changed. My goal changed from me making 54,000 a year to I changed to helping people, making an impact. And my goal changed to growing the community by 1,000 in 2023. Is that not crazy? That was the goal. We actually hit 1,000 in May of 2023. We are now at 39,600. In the next few days, we are literally going to be at 40,000 people. And I had a goal of 1,000 because I knew if we could put 1,000 people inside the community, many could make 4, 5, and 6 figures. I didn't know what I didn't know. I'm telling you guys, this is so important because you don't know what you don't know. That's why you got to learn it. Just watching free videos is not going to teach you that. You got to have that step-by-step foundation. And now we have over I don't know, I need to do the math, like 43 or 44 6-figure income earners inside the community and 12 self-made millionaires in South Africa. And so I've seen people that are coachable. I've seen people that are willing to plug in and learn. You got to learn. You got to learn skills. If you're not willing to learn something new, you'll never make money. I'm just telling you right now, you got to be willing to learn something new if you want to make money online. If you're not willing to learn something new, this live isn't for you. Because this is not no get rich quick. There's nothing get rich quick. This is not no purchase something and cross your fingers. No, this will take you putting the time and energy in. But what if you learn how to master a 2-hour workday? You have 22 hours in your day to do the things that you love. So my goal changed from of me reaching my 3-year plan. Now I want to create the solid foundation, community, positive environment, the positive atmosphere that you need so you are comfortable and confident so you can learn the skill, learn the strategies. I want to equip you with what you need, with the proper training, the proper mentorship, the proper guidance so you can become a self-made millionaire. I want to create that atmosphere, that environment. And I will create 1,000 self-made millionaires. It's going to happen. That's my goal. So that's why I show up every day, because I have that goal in mind. Like, I see the ripple effect happening in South Africa. There will be 1,000 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran money. Like I see that. And it's just, that's so many lives that are being changed. It's no different than anything. Like, you want to be good at a sport, you get a good coach, right? You want to be good at something, you get a good coach. There is not one person good at something that did it on their own. They did it by being part of a community. We are the number one community inside a school. Check it out. SKOOL, number one. Not because we're the biggest, but because we have the most engagement. We have the most organic engagement. I have people reach out to me every day. There's a gentleman that wants me to get on the phone with him for 2 hours because he wants to write a book and he wants to interview me. I'm like, I don't have 2 hours. If I'm going to have 2 hours, that 2 hours is going to be spent with my community. I mean, because people can't believe that I have held number one. I have never fallen from number one with business since we've launched our community. That shows you what you get to be part of. And to me, that is everything. Documentation beats conversation every single time. The environment you hang with will help create success for you. Okay, you look at your environment now, it got you where you are. What is that saying? You are the top people you hang around with. Look at that. Go just look at the top people you hang around with. You guys have a lot of similarities. Okay. So do you think if you change the people you hang out with, what if those similarities were learning how to attract daily paying customers? What if those similarities were making 5 figures a week? What if they were making 6 figures a week? What if they're making 6 figures a year? What do you think would change in your life if that was the environment you hung out in? That's why the community was so important. And I have so many people say to me all the time, why did you create the community? Because once you purchase a program, you get to be inside the community for free, by the way. It doesn't cost you anything. Everybody's like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? I'm like, because I show up every day to impact lives. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to impact your life. I'm your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills and strategies. Anybody can, if you're willing to be coachable and willing to be in the right environment and willing to, you have to give yourself grace, my friend. You can't expect it to happen overnight. Like you just can't. You just can't. Like nothing worth having happens overnight. It will happen when you are ready for it to happen. So that was just so important for me to share because that's my goal now. I show up every day for you because I can't wait for 10 years when thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of lives have been impacted. You know what a feeling that is? If our program didn't work, then why the heck is the community growing so rapidly? Documentation beats conversation. Like, it's wild, the growth of our community right now. It's amazing the caliber of people we are attracting. And I will keep it a positive environment and a safe place for entrepreneurs that want to learn the skills and the strategies to attract a daily paying customer, no matter how you want to do that, my friend. If you want to do that by learning how to create your own product, service, or program, let's go. I'm actually going to be doing something really cool. My goal is to do it next week. I'm going to try to do my best. I'm going to do it before I leave. Myself and many people inside the community, we're getting ready to go on a cruise together. And I want to do this before I go on the cruise. And then, then when we're on the cruise, we'll be announcing the next cruise and we hope more people can go. So we're just going to need to rent a whole cruise ship. And I can't wait for that, right? Because the money is great, but it's the person you become and the relationships you create that are phenomenal. Those are the 2 best things that you can ever do. So I'm just telling you guys, my best advice for the Mindset Monday, Motivation Monday is have grace with yourself and be willing to create a 3-year plan. Don't sway from that 3-year plan until you reach that goal. The moment you reach that goal, then do what you want. Right. Do what you want. It's yes, I'm going. Yes, I will be one of them. Yes. Hello from Florida. I'll be in Florida on the 29th. I'm staying the 29th. We get on the cruise and then I'm going to hang out in Miami for a few days after. So I rented um, this really cool place in Miami. So I was going to see if any community members in the Miami area want to come and hang out with me. We can create some content together because I'm going to be there through Wednesday the 9th, I think. So I got to work on all this. I'm so excited. Like you guys, I need more hours in my day to do the things I want to do to impact more lives. Like it's just so awesome. Yes. Yes. Yes, Barbara, that would be awesome. Yes, I will get you guys that schedule because I think it'd be so amazing. Yes, so amazing. Um, yeah, let's go. Working hard so I can visit my sister in Florida. Yay! Yes, you were God given to us. Aw, thank you, my friend. I feel that way about our community. Like it's such a gift. Like it's a gift just to be around positive, motivated, inspiring people. It's such a gift, you know? Yes, it's such a gift. Yes, we will definitely be working on that next cruise. I can't wait. Mm, my life from tomorrow is going to be different from listening to you today. Yay, thank you. And that's exactly what I do. I'm here for you guys. Like I'm here to help you guys, equip you with what you need. Even if you guys never buy from me, I will show up every single day for you and I will leave you every single day with some type of action step you can do to grow your business, some type of nugget, some type of skill, some type of strategy, or some type of challenge to get your booty going, right? Sometimes we need those challenges or we just keep on overthinking, over processing things, right? I will tell you, bold statement, but in my eyes, it's the truth. And that is, this is the easiest way, and the easiest generation we've ever been in to make money from home. It just is. We didn't have resources available like this when my kids were little. I ran a daycare out of my home for over a decade. Over a decade. Because we didn't have the internet like we do. We didn't have social media back then. Like I ran a daycare. I was grateful to be home with my children because I just didn't want to miss a moment, but I had other kids as well. And that's when I discovered network marketing and I went into that. But then that was trading time for dollars. Yeah, I was just with my kids, but I had to leave. I had to go do parties. I had to go do all this stuff. And it was exhausting. It was exhausting. There is a better way. I learned so much and network marketing met the most amazing people, but it just wasn't for me. Just like what I do is not for some people. And I love that. I love that. There is enough people on this planet to help each of us reach our own goals and dreams. There just is. But my advice today is you got to have grace with yourself. Because somebody might be in my community for a week or a month and they're not having success. But did you ever share your story, your journey as a real human on your stories? If the answer is no, well, then that's not following the process because that's one of the things I tell you to do. I'm just being real and raw with you right now. I mean, I don't think being no sugarcoat Sally, as Victoria says it, is going to help you reach your goals. What's going to help you reach your goals is, are you following the process? So that's what I did. I literally, that day, I think I did 3 or 4 stories that day. Pure craziness, pure excitement. Took me 2 days to get my process set up. And then I had it up. And then what I did that day, once it was set up and ready to go, once people could go here and put their email in, I literally did another story. And I was like, I'm launching my business today. I'm so excited. And then because Instagram allows you to put a link I put a link, and it was to this. And I did. And I just kept on sharing my stories. Every time, like ever, and I love my community who's learning to do this. Like they're so good. Like I'll do my trainings, and then they'll tell me that I got them like all like I gave them a breakthrough aha moment. Then they'll pause my training and then they'll go create a video and go post it, then come back to my training because they got in that moment and they executed. You know, most of you just aren't where you want to be because you lost belief in yourself and you're afraid to execute. Be more afraid of being in the same place in 6 months. Nobody's coming to save you in this planet but you. Nobody. Your boss is not going to save you. You'll be the first to go if their bottom line is going down. They get rid of people. People get laid off every day. Nobody is coming to save you. Like the world needs to realize we have to take control, and we have such a sweet spot in today's digital space to do that, my friends. We do. And it's so worth it. Holy moly, it's so worth it. Yes. There's so many great people in this community. I'm blessed to be part of it. Yes, there is so many great people. Yes. Oh, Barbara, you're so sweet. I'm just 2 hours away. You're worth the drive. That would be so awesome. Yes. You know what I said? So when we get the lake house done, I said I need to do a little like mini retreat. Just like get a bunch of you guys come and hang out at my house. We could do some in-depth training out there by the lake and go cruise around on the little boat, and so much fun. That would probably be the best content. I'm like, I'm doing that next summer. I'm like, I think I'm going to do it as a giveaway, and like people can actually win it. Wouldn't that be fun? And then I can have some of the other 6 and 7 figure earners come. I mean, I think I'm going to do it. I think it'd be so fun. Hello, Wisconsin in the house. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let me see. Yeah. Um, yeah. You know what, Sarah, that's okay. Because guess what? I've never spoke to the person that I discovered this process from. I've never spoke to her, but I am so grateful for her. That's one thing I love about this. This is why you are so lucky, Sarah. You have a community. I will fly from South Africa for that. That is so awesome. You're so great. Yes. I will be going to South Africa. I just got to figure it out around my son's running schedule. You know, because like right now he's in cross country, then he's going to go to winter indoor and then summer outdoor, and then we travel all summer as a family. Maybe we just need to travel to South Africa. I need to make it a family trip. It isn't cold. My summer isn't that cold for you guys. I don't know. We got to figure it out because I will go to South Africa. I got so many people in South Africa I need to hug. I really, really do. Yes. But so, Sarah, that's why I created this community, because people go different directions all the time, right? So, for example, if you worked at a bank and you got a best friend at the bank and your best friend quits the bank, that doesn't mean you're going to quit the bank, right? You're just going to plug into those people that work there. And that's why I wanted to create the community, because not everybody, the biggest problem people have, and the reason why they don't have success, seriously, is because they get so impatient. We're in such a microwave society that if we don't have success rapidly, and they try to compare themselves to others, not knowing their backstory, or their backs against the wall and they need to make it work, right? There's just so many circumstances. And so they just jump to the next thing, thinking it's going to be the next thing, and then they'll jump to the next thing. Those are called jumpers. They're out there. Bless their hearts. They're out there, which a lot of you love that because they just keep on buying from you, right? But my thing is don't be discouraged if the person you bought from is a jumper. Be grateful that you're part of a community that you can plug in and reach your goals and dreams. Like tomorrow, for example, on the Legacy Builder call, I'm doing what's called a hot seat, where I am literally helping anybody in the Legacy Builder program. It might be auditing their account. It might be helping them find their perfect customer, whatever it is. I will be on for hours and hours. It will probably be a 3 to 4 hour call, and I will just sit there and pour in to whoever. And so that's why just plug in, Sarah, like just plug in. You have every single thing you need. Honestly, I think that was one of the best things that could happen to me, is that I was on my own, because nobody's going to save me. Just like all the stuff I hear about a president, I'm not going down there with you guys. But no matter who becomes our president, they're not going to save you. Only you can save you. Our mind, what we think becomes who we think becomes president, and how we react to that is going to be the problem or no problem, right? And you got to think about that. Like, you're the only one that can save you. And I'm telling you what, no matter who we have as a president, no matter what craziness goes on in the world, something that you can count on is social media is not going anywhere. The digital world, the internet's not going anywhere. So why the heck wouldn't you want to learn that, my friends? Like, why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you? I know it can be scary. Matter of fact, I'll share a fun fact with you. All I knew about digital marketing was I thought you had to create something from scratch. And there is no way I was going to do that. Like, what would I have created 2 years ago? How to be a hot mess express in your 50s, how to be a failure. Like, there's nothing there's no value I feel I could have brought and then wanted to sell somebody. Like, I love selling you something that has created 6 and 7 figure income earners, because it's no different than anything, right? Like the gentleman who did the 4-minute mile. Everybody said it couldn't be done. Everybody said, even doctors, like, your heart will explode. There is no way you can run a mile in 4 minutes. There's no way. Nobody was for him. Matter of fact, that day when he ran it, people come to watch him die. How morbid is that? Like, everybody said he couldn't do it, but then a crowd of people come to watch him. I guess they wanted to watch his heart explode. He goes, no, 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 no. It's going to happen because I'm going to condition my body. How many of you have conditioned your mind to win? How many of you guys have conditioned your mind to want to learn skills so you can change your life? Because guess what? He ran that 4-minute mile. Guess what happened the moment he crossed the finish line with a 4-minute mile? He all of a sudden gave the world hope. Wow. If he can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. Do you realize no matter what you want to do in life, if one other human being has done it, so can you. So can you. The only reason it won't happen is because you are holding yourself back. That's the beauty of the world. And so when I discovered this digital marketing process back 2 years ago, I hate tech. I didn't want to learn tech. I'm an introvert. I was terrified of thinking I had to do marketing on social media. But here's what I did. I channeled that energy. I channeled that fear to, oh, no, fear more being in the same place in 6 months. So I gave myself the grace to learn, the grace to pace myself, give myself 3 years to figure it out. 3 years. It baffles me when I see people on this planet want something overnight. It didn't take you overnight to get where you are. It took you your whole life. Why do you think that should change? Where do these expectations come from? But because that gentleman ran that 4-minute mile, people run it all the time. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people have, because that day he showed up, he conditioned his body, he did the work, he prepared for success. He expected to win. He wasn't going to stop until he did the 4-minute mile. I challenge you to not stop until you reach that goal. See, when I reached my goal of 54,000, when I reached my goal of 109,000, when I reached my goal of 219,000, I was like, well, what else do I want? Like, I completely am happy where I am. But then, you know what I said to myself? But how'd you get here? You got here, Michelle, because you helped a lot of people. So channel that energy into helping more people. Because I caught myself doing something every single morning. And I wasn't even aware that I was doing this. I would catch myself shutting my alarm off, grabbing my phone, going into the community, and going to the win section and seeing people win. That is the best. oh, alarm clock ever because I would look at these wins. I would read these wins. I'd get fired up. I'd get so inspired. And I'd be like, holy crap, this gal from Kansas that just wanted to have more time with her family and more income is now seeing thousands and thousands of wins every single day. Like that inspired me, like that fueled me. I still do it every day, by the way. It's like my favorite thing to do. Like when I get hit with stupid stuff, which we all do, or very ignorant people, which there's a lot lately. Like, I can't even believe people. I can't even believe some of the things grown adults say or post on social media. Like, how embarrassing for them. Like, seriously, do they not know how ridiculous they look? So, when I get hit with that, I literally just go to my community, go to my wins, like there's a gal that's been inside my community that she started with one of the lower programs. She's upgraded with the money she's made. And I just seen that she posted the other day that she purchased a new car. Like, wow, what if I would have quit? What if I would have got tired one day? What if I would have lost track of my goals? She wouldn't have got that car because this program wouldn't be here. This community wouldn't be here. I can promise you guys, if you have the right vehicle and you're willing to follow it, you're willing to get out of your own way, you're willing to have grace with yourself, and you're willing to follow it, set a success path for 3 years. One of the things I want you guys to do, if you decide to launch into my program, one of the very first things I seriously would love for you to do is go into the exclusive bonuses and watch the training I did of how I went from zero to my first million in 17 months. I help you create your success path. It's one of the most important things you can do. And it's going to equip you with what you need. And then you go back into the program and you follow the strategies. But if you do what it says I have a gal and I need to contact her because I don't know how many times, but I know she went through the launch to profit and she's so great. Like she will win. She will win huge because her mindset. She went the launch through profit, the strategy in 7 days, and she didn't make any money. But she goes, I was uncomfortable. I know I wasn't being my true self. So she did it again and she got a customer. She goes, oh, this is good. She did it again and got another customer. And she did it again and got 2 more customers. So she did the launch to profit strategy 4 weeks to get better. She just wanted to get better. Because I knew I wasn't being my true self. She still got 4 customers. Made $3,600 in 4 weeks just from going through the launch to profit over and over and over. And so what she did is the launch to profit, it teaches you how to peak interest. And then she just pivoted a little bit. Instead of just peaking interest of, getting ready to launch, she talked about what's going on with her launch. She just showed up as a human. Sometimes you guys aren't having success. Matter of fact, I'm going to share something with you and I'm going to try to cover the name. Because this is such a great, oh, come on. Oh, I think it's on that phone. Dang it. I wanted to share something with you because I'm still looking though. It's on the other phone. Like I had a gal inside the community and she commented on one of my posts and she's like, I've been doing this for a month and I haven't had any sales yet. She goes, what am I doing wrong? You guys, I went to her profile and it was a train wreck. She was not following any of the steps inside the program. Like she was all over the place with her content. I had no idea. Okay. So I gave you tip number 1 today, have grace with yourself. And I gave you a challenge. I'm going to give you another tip. Your customers are on social media waiting to buy from you. And I want you to think about, and some of you don't even know a world before social media, but just pretend with me if you don't know a world before social media. Before social media, we would walk down our main street. Yeah, this is aging me right now. Now have grace with me. And you'd walk down your main street and you would see storefronts. And before you walked in to a brand new store, you looked in the window. And if it didn't look appealing to you, you never walked in. My friend, when you start building a business and using social media, this is your storefront. It has to be appealing to people for them to want to walk in. And they walk in by they peeking through the window and they walk in. If you are not providing that, it's your digital real estate. And hers was a train wreck. Like I had no idea what she did. Matter of fact, my first impression was, oh, this must be her play account. She must have another one for business. And the second thing I noticed she did, she is using the free system.io website that they gave you, which that's okay, but nobody's going to go type it in. So she's creating friction for people to even buy from her. It's like $3.99 to get your own domain. So literally there was 4 things I noticed immediately. And I'm like, why do people think that they should be able to purchase something? And then if they don't follow it, it doesn't work for me. No. Follow it and see how it will work for you. It's just interesting to me. So that's my second hot tip. Treat your social media like your storefront. You realize the moment somebody clicks, and goes to your profile, you have literally 4 to 6 seconds to win them over. If it doesn't look appealing to them or think something that is going to like intrigue them, entertain them, educate them, you've lost them. That's why I tell my community, look, I do everything in bold yellow, right? And they're topics that if you don't see bold, you see that I'm answered a question, right? And so it's things that my perfect customer, when they seen, would be like, oh, wow, I want to know that. What is this? So it's got to be intriguing. You guys, there's so many that right there, just that tip I gave you could make you money this week. It could be something that little that you need to change because your content could be phenomenal, but you're not doing good thumbnails. It's just those little things. This is why having an interactive program is so important, my friend, because you learn this stuff together as a community. Make it $1 million storefront. Yes, Barbara, that is so true. Hey, Willie from Ohio, good afternoon. Yes, that's my first 20 minutes of my day before I get to bed. Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun seeing all the ones. So I'm just telling you guys that it's just so amazing to me, right? I know that's true. But they ask the person you purchased from, but half of them don't even know. So true. Yep. So very true. Yes. Let me keep, okay. I'm trying to go to comments. Yeah. And you guys, yeah, if you guys want to learn more, it's right here. dailypaybusiness.com. I actually offer 4 different digital programs. I offer payment plans if you're in the United States. So when you go to dailypaybusiness.com, just scroll to the very bottom. You'll see the 4 different programs. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. It's up to you. I love them all. Right? You'll see everything that's in them. You'll see what's included. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, screenshot this. Daily Pay Business. So this is what I'm branding. I would have loved to have gone with Work with Michelle, but nobody spells my name right. And that would have caused friction. There's another hot tip, by the way. So when you get a domain, don't try to be fancy. Try to make it something easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember. This is easy to say, easy to spell, easy to remember. So that's why I chose Daily Pay Business, because the first thing I love is working with you. Second thing I love is helping you learn the skills and strategies to attract a daily paying customer. Do you realize that is something every single business has in common? Every single business has in common. They don't make money if they don't attract customers. That's why so many businesses, so many really good coaches go out of business. They don't know how to attract a customer. You can learn and you can be an amazing coach. You can launch an amazing product, but if you don't know how to market, you're never making money. So I like reverse engineering it, by the way. I like showing you how to market and learn and earn at the same time. And while you're learning to market, I love showing you how to make 100% profit. Then sky's the limit. Then sky's the limit what you do. But the most important thing you can learn is attraction marketing. And one of those key components is discovering who your perfect customer is, which literally takes me back to our work at home jobs real. When when you work out in the workforce, sometimes you can work in a toxic environment, right? But you have to work with these people every single day and you don't even like them. Guess what? When you launch your own business, you get to pick who you work with. You get to attract your perfect customer to you. I love that. That's why our community is so amazing. We've just attracted pure heart people. We just have. You will not see anybody inside our community that is having massive success that has ever said anything bad about anybody. When you see somebody saying something bad about other people, that is showing their character, by the way. That is what I love about this, because I get to help people that also have a big heart, that also love helping people. It's a fun environment. I've never had so much fun in my entire life. The fact that I can learn and earn is amazing. And I'm still a student to this process. I'm still a student to learning digital marketing. We just learn together. And I just absolutely love that. I just absolutely love that. It's so good. Yes. Let me see. Let me get to comments. Trying to keep up with the comments. I would love and appreciate if you could look at my content. Well, get on tomorrow during the Legacy Builder call. It's tomorrow. I'm doing a hot seat tomorrow. Yes. I don't understand your comments, Sarah. I'm trying to understand what you mean by that. Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah. Oh, hi, Michelle. I thank God for your life and that you're so powerful. Oh, thank you, Mary. You're so sweet. Love that so much. Okay. So somebody says, I bought your $300 program and I can't figure out how to use it. Okay. That don't make any sense because you literally go to the program and you literally go to start here. And it literally walks you through step by step. It is literally holding your hand of exactly what to do. So I don't think you've logged into the program because it literally walks you literally through step by step. Like you go to the get started here, and it's welcome to the Legacy Builder program. It's our community, understanding our community. It's what to expect. There's a complete training on how to navigate through the program. And then you immediately go to your launch kit for your business. And you guys, inside the launch kit, you get what is passive income. You learn all about the community. You learn what is resale rights. You learn how to have a winning mindset. You're going to learn the 2-hour workday, how to master the 2-hour workday, and then the lessons and the strategies from launch to profit in 7 days, what you need to do. Then you're going to go right into how to automate your business. We literally walk you through those steps. So then what I recommend after you do those steps is I recommend that you go to creating your empire training, and you go to what's next, how to start creating your empire, how to start attracting a daily paying customer, right? And then you have your framework for success. I mean, we literally walk you through it. And here's the great part. When you start going through launch to profit, you're going to know where your weak spot is. Have grace with yourself. We all have a weak spot. We all have a strength and we all have a weakness. But together we're unstoppable. So you find where you're weak at. Like some people might be weak at storytelling. Some people might be weak at crafting a message. Some people might be weak at understanding who your perfect customer is. And then that's the training you go to. And then all you got to do is focus on your strengths and then work on that. That's the training you go through. Don't bounce to another training until you've mastered that. People try to spend so much time trying to master everything at once. I got really, really, really good when I launched my business. I got really, really good at my message to my perfect customer. That's all I focused on. I knew who my perfect customer was and how to craft that message. You know, when I knew my message was good, I knew my message was good when I was getting responses that says, "Oh my gosh, are you inside my head? That's exactly how I feel. Oh my gosh, I swear you were talking directly to me in the video." When I started getting messages like that, I was like, yes, yes. I know my message to my perfect customer. So guess what? I just said that message over and over and over and over again. That's the difference. I wasn't bouncing around. I wasn't trying to master everything. So I wasn't even good in my content. I said, my lighting was poor. I rambled a lot sometimes. Sometimes I talked too fast. I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about to my message, to my perfect customer. Because I knew if you listen to 8 seconds of me and it made sense to you, you would listen to more. Doesn't matter how polished or fancy you are if the first 5 seconds doesn't make sense to your perfect customer. So I worked on mastering that and I just launched on TikTok. I didn't launch on any other channel. I used stories on Instagram and Facebook to just share what is going on in my business, just pique interest. And I would share my link, and pique interest. I ended up making 7,000 my first month of this process, 14,000 my second. I made 22,000 my third, and I decided to go live that month. I was like, oh, I really think I'm onto something here. I want to learn more about my customer. I got to laugh though. This cracks me up because I made 7,000 my first month. Victoria inside my community that followed the process, she's like, her smallest month was 9,000. I'm like, that's hilarious. Like, like her smallest month was 9,000. So she's like just slaying it over me. And that's what I love. It's your success is determined from you. Like nobody else can make you rich. Nobody else can make you poor. It's you. Now, to me, that was empowering because I knew the moment I discovered the vehicle that would change my life, I was going to be consistent and I was going to follow it. And I'm just very blessed that what I discovered that can change my family's life, the only way it can is when I make an impact in other people's lives and I get to help other people. And I just love that. Yeah. I just love that so much. Let me see. Oh gosh, hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Yes, hang around people that inspire you. Yes. Yes, mindset is huge. Matter of fact, I realized how um um I realized through just my process in this, right? Like how powerful mindset was. I swear it's like 9% mindset, 5% strategy, and 5% consistency. And so we have Laura St. John. You guys should check her out. Laura St. John, and she's an amazing mindset coach. She just was with our community last week, or the last week or 2 weeks ago. She comes back about every 6 to 8 weeks just to equip my community with what they need to help them become massive successful. And I just love that. To be rich is through selling something. That's the only way. I mean, yeah, you know, every single business is based around you sell some type of product, service, or program, right? It just is. The whole world is that way. There's not one. So yeah, the best way to make money is learn how to attract more of your customers. Now, when I did network marketing, it was trade time network marketing. It was me having to find customers, me having to hear the word no, me having to follow up. When I learned this process, it was attraction marketing. I learned how to attract people back here. You guys, this is your freedom machine, by the way. This is why, to me, this is the best way to make an income from home, work from home. Because this is your automated system. When somebody puts their email in, it immediately takes them to here. They can watch this video and they can click here. They can see the 4 different digital programs. They can scroll to the bottom. They can see the payment plans. They can see the 4 different programs. They can click here, or they'll get this in their email. This is another video explaining the daily pay online business that works for them 24/7. They can watch this video that gives them more detail. They can click here, see the 4 different digital programs, and decide which one is best for their goals and dreams. And I just love that, because you can learn at any time. You don't got to wait for me. And guess what? You're never going to be bothered from me. You're never going to have that awkwardness of, oh gosh, Michelle's messaging me again. No, you're not. Matter of fact, with that being said, I will never DM you on TikTok. So please be safe. If you're getting a DM from me, I can promise you it's not me. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do Telegram. I don't do crypto. I don't do trading. I do dailypaybusiness.com. And my other website is Modern Mom Success, right? I use that for testing purposes. Those are my 2 websites. So if there's anything else attached to other than those 2, it's not me. That's why, just be safe. Be safe. We live in that world today, right? Where people try to piggyback off of other people's success. Unfortunately, I do not have payment plans in any other country but the US, because it's not I don't offer them. It's the company that I work with offers them. Yeah. It is. I'm seriously so interested in mastering this process and not worrying about the money. I know I will. Yes, that is exactly the way. That was me. I literally was like, I wanted to master the 2-hour workday, because I was like, if I can literally learn how to get my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, I was okay with 4 hours a day, right? And then I had the rest of the day to do the things that I love. I was ready, and I was ready to learn the power of automations and how to attract people. That was my first year goal: master this, and make 54,000. Because I was like, at least I can pay the bills in. Well, I ended up making 152,000 in 6 months. Completely life changing. Yeah. Yes. And that is so. I want to cover that because somebody said, "What do you mean by 2 hours a day?" Let me just cover that for you real quick, okay? Because I think it's important. Because people, here's the reason why people can't wrap their head around a 2-hour workday. Because you're used to clocking in. You have the 9 to 5 mentality, which is normal. You're expected to have that, by the way, because that's what you've been programmed. So you go to work, you clock in, you go make coffee, you go talk to your coworkers, you lean on your desk, you scroll through social media, you go make another cup of coffee, you might have a snack, you might go to the bathroom, and you're on the clock. You're getting paid. So that's one of the mistakes people make when they launch a business from home, is they think that straightening their desk is going to help them make money. It's income earning activities. And so what we did is, like, if we can be priority focused for just 2 hours a day, what it does, you guys, that's why we call it mastering. So let me give you an example. I guarantee it, if somebody says to me, well, I have all day to post free ads. Okay. I will still get more ads posted in 30 minutes than they will all day, because they have all day. And we procrastinate. Oh, I'll get to it later. I have all day. Oh, I'll get to it later. I have all day. Oh, I'll get to it later. I have all day. You know, you only have so much bandwidth in here, by the way. Then you're spent. You're mentally spent. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then we got to decompress, right? We got to either go watch a good Netflix movie, or we got to scroll on our phone. We all decompress. We have to. Like, we only have so much in here. And so when we procrastinate, we never get it done. And then all of a sudden it's the end of the day and you're like, what have I done today? Put a yes in the comments if you've ever said that to yourself. Like, what have I done today? I felt like I was busy, but what have I accomplished? Has anybody ever done that? See, I've done that over and over again, and I was done because I wasn't getting any results. So here's the 2-hour workday. Let me write this down. 2-hour workday, okay? Can you guys see it? Okay, yeah. Workday, right? So 30 minutes, free ads. By the way, this wasn't, hey, Nicholas, how are you, my friend? By the way, this was an introvert's dream come true for me, because I could copy, paste, and post free ads to high traffic websites for free I was like, this is so awesome. I can copy and paste free ads. So I'm a little bit competitive. So what I did is I found 10 websites that I really, really liked. And then what I did is every day I set a goal to, in my 30-minute time, get more effective and efficient to get one more ad posted. I got so good that these 10 websites I could post in 10 different cities, 10 different ads on each. I could post 100 ads in 30 minutes. I had to work up to that. I had to work up to that. Took a while, but I had to work up to that. So I'm saying, but if I knew, oh, I'm going to post free ads today, I'm going to hem-ho around, or I'm going to post some ads and scroll on social media or straighten my desk or look out the window, and you're going to put things off. That's why it's like we call just priority focus time for 2 hours a day can change everything. Now, after you do priority focus time for 2 hours a day, then you want to put more time into it, then you can. But just do this because you will learn to get more done in less time. Structure equals freedom. I think I got really, really good at this because I have 6 kids. And 2 of them are super close. Well, several of them are super close in age. So I had to learn structure. I actually had more freedom than some of my friends who had 1 to 2 kids. They're like, how is your house always so clean? And how do you get everything done? And how do you have more time? Like, I'm like, because I have structure. It's actually one of the best things you can do. You'll get your life back with structure. Let me give you an example. And I'm going to share with you what happened to me. And how, this is why I'm like, I had to learn to master the 2-hour workday. So 30 minutes free ads, 1 hour. Okay. 3 pieces of content. This is what you learn inside the program, by the way. Okay. 1 hour, 3 pieces of content. I chose TikTok as a platform because it was easy. I call TikTok the easy button. I could smash out 3 short form videos, like a 5-second video, a 45-second video, a 1-minute video. I could post, I could record them in TikTok, edit them, and post them. I loved it. So here's what I did. I would create a video in TikTok and I would edit it, and I would post it. And while it was uploading, I would scroll on the For You page. Then I get caught in a rabbit hole. And then 20 minutes later went by and I'm like, I just wasted 20 minutes scrolling. So you do the math. If I did that for every single video, plus it took me an hour to record them and edit them, that's 2 hours I'm wasting. And an hour of that is scrolling on social media. So I'd be like, So I had to train me to like, okay, the moment it's done uploading, finish watching the video you're watching, engage in the video, and jump off. Some days when I'm kind of like, oh, I could just scroll on social media all day. When I'm kind of in that frame, I won't even. I will just go to my profile and I will go to the comments and I will just answer my comments or the comments on my videos until it's done uploading. And then I go to the next video. So that taught me how I was losing a lot of time. That's why you hear me say the word of mastering. It's not just you show up for 2 hours. No, you're going to learn to get your life and your time back in 2 hours. And that is what I love. Okay. So 30 minutes free ads, 1 hour, 3 pieces of content. And then 30 minutes on comments and emails. That's it. Spend 30 minutes on comments and on emails. This is my income earning activities, because here's the thing that I love. Free ads and 3 pieces of content drives traffic back to here, my friend. It drives traffic to here. So this works 24/7. Now, if I didn't have this, I wouldn't be able to get things done in 2 hours a day. So this would have a CTA, which is a call to action. This has a CTA, which is a call to action. So I would have to reply, and I would, this was split up in 10-minute segments, by the way. I would literally check it when I was cooking lunch, check it when I was cooking dinner, and check it before I went to bed. I would do it in 10 minutes, set my alarm. That was it. I wanted to master this. I wanted to get really, really, really good. This is still, by the way, my schedule. It still is. That's for me generating my daily pay. Now, I spend more time in my community than I do on my business. Like it's crazy. I'm like, but it's okay. I love it because I have 1,000 self-made millionaires to create. But this is it. This is it. You just got to learn to master this. So let me share with you what a CTA is, okay? And then I'm going to go to comments real quick here. You guys have been a really good group today, by the way. Oh, my God. Nah, okay. So a CTA is like, if you want to learn more, put ready in the comments. I would absolutely love to share with you. That's a CTA. This allows me to generate traffic back to here. Oh gosh, what did I just do? Oh, I figured it out. This allows me to drive traffic back to here. Because if somebody's interested, they put their email in, and then they immediately are taken to this. They can watch this video and they can click right here, see the 4 different digital programs I offer. They can scroll down to the bottom, see the payment plans. They can see everything. Then they get this in their email. Okay, so these 3 pages are just constantly out there working for me 24/7. And now here's what happens. The ones that do not buy, some just aren't interested and they unsubscribe, and that's 100% okay. Some are interested, but they haven't decided yet. So they stay in my automations. And that is how I built my entire email list and my entire business by CTAs. It gives you your life back, you guys. But guess what else it does? That's how I built my brand. That's how I built my following. When I launched my TikTok in September of 2022, I had 0 followers. I didn't connect my contacts. I had 0 followers. And because of the CTAs, it's what's built my whole entire business of my perfect customers. I'm telling you guys, if you're willing to learn these skills, you can change your life. That's for sure. You can change your life. It's Master It Monday with Michelle. Barbara, that's good. I mastered the 2-hour workday and automated my business in 11 days and made $10,500 in the next 15 days over the 4th of July weekend. Yes, Barbara, congratulations. Wow. That is an awesome story. Yes, man, it is so good mastering that. You guys, I will share this with you too. That's quite interesting to me. Okay, so oh, thank you for subscribing. I'm actually doing a subscriber live today at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Can I resell on already existing website part from the one that comes with the program? Absolutely. You can always add your link on there. You bet. I have a lot of people do that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can add a clickable link on there. To the 2 people that came in here being negative, we rebook. Oh, I didn't even see that. How funny. Oh, so funny. Let me see. Yeah, isn't that so we are adults in this room. It's so bizarre to me. Like that somebody devalues their life so much that their precious time they would spend where they don't even want to be. You know, like that's wild to me. So wild to me. But it says everything about them though. Remember that, you guys. Thank you. I learned it last year. Yay. Consistency is so vital. Yes. I do my 2 hours in one day. Oh, well, yeah, let me see. I'm trying to get caught up. Yeah. So how do you get started? It's right here, my friend. Yeah, dailypaybusiness.com. Just go right here and you will watch a video explaining it in more detail. And you also get another video in your email. Check it out. If you're interested, great. Let's go. Let's change your life. Do I need a tax ID first or no, you do not need a tax ID because you are going to actually get a 1099 at the end of the year from the payment processing companies. You guys, I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk to Michelle. I can't remember if the appointment was last week or it's this week, but Michelle S., that's who I partnered up with. She actually is getting on the phone we found another payment processing company that is so excited to work with us. They're even going to provide us with our own personal, I don't know, what's it called? Personal person representative. And that will be proven our community immediately and really working with us. I'm so excited. And the fees are less, the processing fees and everything are less. So if you guys knew everything that was coming up inside the Legacy Builder program, inside of our digital growth community to help you be wildly successful, your world would be completely rocked. It really, really would. But when you grow communities as big as we have, almost 40,000 people, you have a lot of huge companies reaching out to us and like, we would like to work with you. So pretty soon we're going to have our own payment processing company. And I know, I'm so excited. Yes, there you go. An account manager. I think that's exactly what they call it. And so she's working on that. It's really cool. She figured out a way she figured out a way for other countries that don't have credit cards, how they can be part of this as well, how to integrate their bank account. Like, it's amazing what see, that was my weakness. So I hired my strength. Is that not cool? Like, I hired my strength. And so that's why our community is just unstoppable, because we all have strengths, we all have weaknesses. But so I hired my weaknesses, and it's way more than I ever expected. Like, she is literally a gift from God. I'm just telling you, if you guys ever see Michelle S in the community, give her love. She is amazing. Definitely a blessing, like, holy moly. And it's just exciting, the things that we're working on. So yes, in the digital growth community. Yes. Oh, I love that. Is live optional or is it part of the 2-hour workday? Oh, good question, Joe. Love that. So this was my schedule for all the month of September of 2022, October of 2022. Now, Joe, by the end of November, I hadn't gone live yet, by the way. I made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second month. And I went live like 5 times in November, and I had made 22,000 that month. And that's when I started going live. I was like, oh my gosh, this process really works. And people were commenting, and I knew I was on the right track, right? So by this time though, I had mastered some stuff. So by this time, I could get my 3 videos done in 30 minutes. So 3 pieces of content. And I went live. So that's my schedule. This is my schedule still to this day. And so what I love about this is I just flipped it because I got better. Now here's what's interesting and where I'm kicking myself. I wish I would have added another 30 minutes and kept posting free ads. I really do, but that's okay. I can't go back and change it, right? Because Joe, the free ads actually grew my YouTube channel. I think after 90 days, I noticed that my YouTube channel was like over 150 subscribers, and I was shocked. I'm now monetized on YouTube. My YouTube channel now is a lot. Let me see if I can find it. I now have 20,300 subscribers on YouTube. And 2 years ago, I had 13. And I sucked. I couldn't get anything going. And so, because I didn't know what I was doing, I thought I could create videos for my network marketing company. And I had no structure. I had no outline. I had no direction. And so this gave me that. But I think now, because I make good money off of YouTube being, look at this, you guys, this was last week. I'll show you because I took a picture of it. I'm doing a YouTube challenge inside my community right now, how to grow to 1,000 followers in 30 days. And I'm going to do a training over this. This was last week, by the way. I had 16,000 of watch hours last week. Is that not wild? 16,000, which was up 550, I think, minutes more than usual. My views was 152,000, up 73,000 more than usual. Yeah. And you know what? I didn't even try to build a YouTube. This is one thing I love about this process. I learned to connect the dots. So So you think about it. I would spend think about this, you guys. This is the part that's gonna blow your mind. That this is why people make it so hard to make money. It all can connect the dots for you. So like I literally would spend 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads. I can't, my channel probably 50,000 now if I wouldn't have stopped doing the free ads. Kind of, I didn't know what I didn't know. That's why I'm here to guide you through that process. It's worth the 30 minutes. Let me tell you that. But anyway, I would spend 30 minutes posting free ads. I did put a YouTube video in it because I understand the power of YouTube. I understand YouTube is the second largest search engine. It just made sense to me. And so I put that YouTube video in it just because I knew people watched the videos. I didn't know it was growing my YouTube channel. And so because I spent 30 minutes posting free ads, it grew my email. Okay, it grew my email. It grew my YouTube channel and it grew my income from doing 30 minutes of posting. And now that 30 minutes of posting has turned into an additional income stream for me. Is that not wild? An additional income stream for me doing one activity. Now let's talk about this. Me posting 3 pieces of content and going live. I got an email, I don't know when it was, last year from TikTok that congratulations, do this, and this, and you're monetized. So I did this and this, and now I get paid I get paid on TikTok because of doing these 2 things. So that's added an additional income stream without adding more work. So many people add more work thinking they're going to make more money. I will show you how to work smarter instead of harder and add more income streams. It just made sense. Because see, here's the deal. Social media platforms, all they want is people to stay on their platform longer. So if you are doing a really good job keeping people on the platform longer, guess what? They'll push your stuff out to more people. And guess what? If you do a really good job of keeping people on the platform longer, you'll get an email and you'll be monetized. And that's their incentive to get you to still post on social media. It's a win-win. People don't teach you this. This is what I teach inside my community because I teach you to work smarter instead of harder. I want you guys having days like this. Like I can pay all my bills just off of the affiliates I have. And I don't even promote any of them. That's the empowering part. I had a vision of that in 2023. I didn't know it was going to be as big as it is. So yes, I have daily pay, but I have multiple income streams out there working that I don't have to market. So not only in the Legacy Builders program will you learn how to attract a daily paying customer, you'll learn the skills and strategies and hopefully equip you with the winning mindset so you can attract a daily paying customer. You're going to learn how to add multiple income streams. You're going to learn how to build an email list that will turn your family future into what you want it to. We'll teach you how to leave that legacy for your family. And I absolutely love that. Gosh, I love that so much. I just love it so much. So yes, so good. Okay. If you don't do YouTube, do you think free ads is beneficial? Absolutely. So what I would do is I would put, if you do free ads, use whatever social media platform you're doing and put that video in there. So like if you're launching your business on Facebook, create a video that's on Facebook and put that in there. Then you're also going to build your Facebook following or Instagram or TikTok, whatever one you're using. Absolutely. But I would start it. I would start a YouTube. I'm just telling you, because the only way you will not make money on YouTube is if you quit. Like it's just the only way. And what if it was just enough to buy your groceries? The only way you won't make money on YouTube is if you quit. If you're willing to follow a proven strategy, like it's just we haven't even scratched of the surface of what's going to happen on YouTube. There's a sweet spot with it right now. Like I would totally take advantage of it. Gosh, I really, really would. Aw, thank you, my friend. You have a lovely day as well. I do not do a lot on Facebook. I don't actually do really anything on Facebook, but I do my stories. I used to have a Facebook account. I lost it. It was more for my business. I had grown it in network marketing, like had over 7,000. It's still available. You can go look at it. Look at it every once in a while to see what they're doing on it. Somebody hacked it from me because one thing I learned when I went to network marketing, when they said have a personal account in a business because you have a chance of losing your account, and I didn't want all my personal stuff being lost because I keep my family on Facebook. I send people to my Facebook if you want to kind of learn about my life, but I suck at posting on Facebook, man. I literally just, yeah, I'm not good. I'm not good at posting on Facebook very well. So, and I do need to open it. I think Michelle's actually working on another business one for me. Because I do want to start, I do want to branch over to Facebook because I have some amazing things that I'm going to be launching that I can't wait to share with my community. We're talking next level, baby. Woo, yes. Next level. I can't wait. How do I add my content to YouTube from my free ads? You actually create a YouTube video and take that link and put it in your free ads. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just wait. You know my goal, time freedom, is going to add more time freedom. I can't wait. Yeah. I know. If me and Michelle could just figure out how to have more hours in our day, oh, we would get things done more. So I'm like, okay, we'll hire another employee and maybe they can free us up some more time so we can do this. You can use, yeah, YouTube Shorts. Absolutely. Yeah, I will be talking about that as well. Is it a must to market on social media platforms? Okay, I love that question. I'm going to answer that before I bounce. Is it a must to market on social media platforms? Where do people hang out at? You can't go anywhere anymore and not see people. My entire business built a $2 million business in 2 years, 100% on social media, on the internet, the World Wide Web, 100%. 100% with an automated business. So if you don't want to use social media, where are you going to find your customers? Because hardly anybody reads the newspaper anymore. And that costs money. Not only does everybody hang out on social media, it's free. You can build a business for free. So why wouldn't you want to use social media? To me, it's like you're hanging out on social media listening to me right now. So why wouldn't you want to use such a powerful tool? It's like that's where you guys gotta like peel back those fears. Like what's these fears you have of not using social media? Like if you're like the fear of people judging you or you know what you're gonna say or something, launch with a launch with a faceless account. We have Victoria inside my community. Oh my gosh. I would tell you what her account is, but I don't know because I know she's had to do she gets copied a lot, but I will figure it out. But anyway, I'm able to figure it out here. She's freaking amazing at like 5 to 7 second videos. Like she is, and she's made 400,000 in her first year. Well, 13 months. So for 13 months, she hit 400,000. And majority of her videos are like 5 to 7 seconds. And she's so good. She's so good. Like I love the fact that you can just bring your style, right? We have another gal in the community that is doing amazing with completely faceless. Like amazing, where she's not even in the video. And so yeah, just think about that though, you guys. It's no matter what you decide to do in life, if you want to be successful at something, it's going to take getting out of your comfort zone. It just really is, you know. But think about that. People hang out. 5 billion people hang out on this. Your customers are on this buying all the time. Why not them buy from you? Yeah, Victoria. Yeah, let me see. No, that's not her. That's not her. That's not her. What Nicholas said, that's not her, guys. Here, I'll find her. Because I just commented on one of her, so she should show up. Really? She's not showing up. Isn't that funny now that I said that? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is hilarious. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I'm doing the thing. Wait. I know how to find her. Just a minute. Hold on. This is so funny. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Do. Screenshot it. She's gonna grow to like 200 people. Like, what happened? Oh, Michelle was marketing for you. It's yeah, because she's had to start over so many times. So it's right here. Screenshot it. It's kind of an awkward name. There you go. Yeah, that six-figure. Yeah. See, she's so good at little short form videos. Oh, well, you're responding to somebody else. Okay. Well, there could be another Victoria doing it too. But anyway, so yeah, you see, I just screenshot it real quick. Yeah, you're welcome. She's so good at short form videos, you guys. Like, she is absolutely amazing. Like, yeah, just screenshot it and then you can go back to it later. Yeah. Somebody put it over here on YouTube. I mean, she's really, really good at short form videos. And it's so funny. She cracks me up. So she's been doing this for 13 months. And her slowest month, okay, has been 9,000. I'm like, what? So she's definitely killing it. Yeah. Um, she literally almost took the entire summer off, by the way. She didn't hardly work at all in the summer because she bought a home, almost paid cash for the home because of learning these skills inside of our program. And um, I know if she would have worked normal, she would have hit over 500,000. But I love the fact that she didn't have to, and she still hit 400,000 in 13 months. But yeah, she's so close. I see her months getting bigger and bigger. She's so close to a million. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how when you get over like that 600, it's like the million. It's go do because your email list is bigger. I know that seems so crazy, you guys, but we're thinking the entire world. It's not like a network marketing company that you can only sell in your state or your country. I mean, like, you have the entire world. That's why I went digital. I was like, I want people all over the world to buy from me. I'm just a gal in Kansas that has shown up every single day and posted on TikTok. TikTok's the only platform I've been super consistent with for 2 solid years. And by the way, this is my brand. This is my same account. I've never lost this account. I've never lost it, right? So don't freak out and think, why do people lose their account? You don't. If you know how to, if you read, I just read the terms and conditions. I did. And I just followed. Anyway, so yeah. Hold on. They're making me do the puzzle piece. Anyway, my point I'm saying that is because Victoria's following is getting bigger and her email's getting bigger. Like, when she gets momentum going again, it'll be like her first million will come so quick. But anyway, I'm just a gal in Kansas, right? And one of my videos got pushed over to South Africa. That's the power of social media. You don't know where your content's going to go. I call it digital real estate because it's just always out there working for you. And a gal named Cecilia discovered it in South Africa. She's created a ripple effect in South Africa. There's 12 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran money now. 12. One of them has been doing this for 10 months. Christelle has been doing this for 10 months, and she's on her 3rd million in South Africa rand money in 10 months. Like, that is life-changing money. Oh, well, it's life-changing money here too. It's just amazing. Hey, Belgium in the house. How are you, Cindy? And I just love that. South Africa, I know. South Africa dominates my lives. Literally has dominated my lives. Yes, Victoria does TikTok training in the community. Absolutely. It's really good. Yeah. So my digital growth community has been around since November of 2022. Yeah, November of 2022. And so I launched the community in November of 2022. There's either 42 or 44 six-figure income earners. There's like 20 right now that are at about 70 to 90,000, 20 people that are about ready to hit the 6 figures. One gal, I think she's going to share on our webinar this week. She actually just quit her job, and she is literally just going to travel the world because of this. Like, this has given her the freedom she's always wanted. And yeah, so She's never shared before because, yeah. Anyway, she's going to. Life changes quickly when you take the right action. Oh, it does, my friend. It does. And so it's just really cool to see. And so I absolutely love that. I know when she said that 9,000 was her slowest month. I'm like, we crack up over that because that would be people would love to have that be your best month. And that's what I love. I used to grind and work so hard in network marketing. I learned a lot in that industry, met a lot of amazing people. But the only way I would make money is if I was DMing people or finding customers. I now make more in 2 days. More in 2 days. I actually had a really big compliment the other day from a very, very high leader in a network marketing company had discovered what I'm doing. And they're like, we need to talk. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I get you're burned out. And I wasn't even making a half of a percent of the money they were making, but it is a grind. And you have teams that will leave and jump to the next company. Then you as a leader got to rebuild again. And that's what I love this is your business. You get a customer, you make 100% profit. Nobody can take that away from you. It's freedom on a completely different level. And I will show you how inside your email list to add multiple income streams. I literally have 13 income streams online. I have 2 brick and mortar businesses, and I think I'm getting ready to launch a third one. I'm gonna learn about it on Saturday and go into partnership with my brother, and I'm pumped about it. And then of course so that will be 3 brick and mortar businesses that I do with my children, by the way, because it's all about them now. It's all about my community and my family. I want to leave a legacy for each of my children. What do you want? I'm going to fuel your passion. Right. And I want to help my community do that as well. My goal is to create 1,000 self-made millionaires inside my community. That's the goal. But because I've learned how to market, I've learned life-changing skills. Because I've learned how to market, I can launch these businesses out in not only the digital world, but the real world, the brick and mortar world. And it's pretty amazing. It is amazing, you guys, when you level up and rise your standards, the people that come into your life. Like, it's just so cool. Like, it's so cool. And I'm just so grateful. And the cool part is, with my brick and mortar businesses, I'm learning a lot and implementing a lot that I'm going to be teaching that inside my digital growth community as well. That's going to be part of the monthly, and it's pretty life changing. Like, I can't even tell you what's like. I literally have I'm going to get off of here and go to the salon. I have contractors there right now. Like, we are growing so big. I'll take pictures. I'll put it on my stories. We're growing so big, they're ripping walls out right now because I know how to market. Like, I literally laughed. And I looked at my daughter last week. I'll show you a picture. This was us last Thursday. And I said, the way we're going, in probably 2 years, we'll have 2 salons. And I said, we'll open one by the lake house, and I'll kind of manage that one. This was us, girl power at your finest. So I'm a digital marketer. Oh, come on, where's it at? You guys are going to crack up at this. You're going to really crack up when I share this with you. I know it was this phone. We're a digital marketer during the day, and we are this was us. Let me start over, but you're going to crack. So we were laying one of the new floors, me and my daughter, but we left the mallet at the lake house. So we were using blue tape as our mallet to lay the floor. I'm like, you want to get something done, have a female do it. And so we got that done. And because I'll show you, we made a break room. Let me see. I'm trying. So anyway, here's the after. We've got a refrigerator, some tables, and made a break room for him back there. And that's so fun. You guys, like, just the way your standards and everything changes. And it's like, I look at that place and I'm like, that's for my daughter and my grandchildren. And my little peanut, she's like, Grandma, this is going to be my salon one day. I'm like, girlfriend, you can have whatever you want. And I had all four of my grandchildren spend the night with me this weekend, you guys, by the way. Hence why I didn't go live yesterday. Four kids spend the night with me. And my granddaughter looks at me and she goes, I want to be a wrestler. And I'm like, you do, Betsy? She goes, I do. And I said, okay, we're going to find a big WWE wrestling match and I'm going to take you to it. Like, I'm just trying to fuel their dreams. I'm just trying to fuel their dreams. I want them to dream so big. And I want you to dream so big. I don't want to just fight for kids to dream big. I want to fight for adults to dream big again. Why stop? Like, never in my wildest of wildest dreams that I think I'd be having conversations with you like this. Never my wildest dreams that I think the meeting I'm going to have on Saturday would ever transpire. But it's probably going to really happen. And I'm pumped. And I'm pumped about my real estate side of my new business. I'm pumped. But it's because I learned how to have that CEO mindset. I learned how to market. And it doesn't matter if you're listening to me right now and if you're like, man, Michelle, I just want to make 500 a month or 1,000 a month to get out of debt. That's a great place to start. I can promise you, when you get that financial pressure off of you, sky's the limit of the creativity that can happen in your mind. Just don't stop going after that life you've envisioned. God wouldn't give you the vision if it wasn't meant for you. Just remember that, my friend. Just remember that. So, it's really, oh my goodness, Barbara, that would be amazing. She goes, oh my gosh, my step granddaughter's best friend is WWE wrestler Tiffany. That's who? Oh, I got to screenshot that. I'm almost positive that is exactly who Bexy's role model is. Like, she watches it all the time. I'm like, I'm going to find one and take you. I just want to fuel them. I want them to know that they're unstoppable. And I want them to know that people are going to drag you down. That's life. But people are also going to raise you up. That's life. Like, they're going to know all of that. And I'm so grateful for this digital marketing process because, yes, it taught me how to attract daily paying customers, but it taught me that anything is possible. And you know what else it taught me? That I'm possible. And you are too. Have grace with yourself and know you wouldn't be hanging out with me still here this much later if you knew you weren't worth more and your family wasn't worth more. It's who the person you become will mean way more than the money. I can promise you that. Yes, message me in school. That is so awesome. Let me know when you all come to Thailand. Oh, I would love to go there. Yes, I would love to go there. So good. You guys are so good. Um, what if family is dragging you down? Okay, so here, I love that question, and thank you so much for asking. Um, if your family is dragging you down, ask yourself, kind of reflect, why would your family be dragging you down? Do you like become a different person when you try to build something and you're not enjoyable to be around? Or do they fear that if you're successful, more successful than them, you'll leave them? Both are completely normal and are validated. Like, don't discard any of them and don't be like, how dare you act like this? Or, oh my God, maybe that is me. Here's what I recommend. Build in silence. All you need is 2 hours a day. And I don't think anybody is with a family member 24 hours a day. Go do your videos at the park, do your videos here. And then what I want you to do is, when you start having success, I want you to take them to a restaurant that you've never been that's really expensive. And when they go, and they're like, how can we afford this? All I want you to say is, I just want to tell you how much I love you and thank you. And you know that thing that you didn't support 6 months ago or a year ago or 3 weeks, whatever the time is for you, you know that thing you didn't support? I had seen it, but I heard you and I just did it because I knew it would work. And now I just want you to know I appreciate your love. There you go. Don't do it to prove anybody wrong. Do it to love and support them. I hate that. I don't want anybody to build a business and I'm going to prove you wrong. No, Do it so you can love on them and appreciate them more and validate them more, because there is a reason why. There's a reason why people don't support you. They've either seen you losing a lot and getting stressful, or they're afraid of losing you. And so if it's they're afraid of losing you, they don't think they're worthy. You got to love them more. And if you become a different person, this is where your mindset's got to come in. Like I talked to a gal and she's like, I said this to her and she's like, well, that stung. And I'm like, why'd that sting? And she goes, because I think I do become a little bit of a monster. She goes, I do think I bitch to my husband about when my videos don't do anything. She goes, I think I am a little bitchy now. Oh. And then she realized that. She goes, wow, I didn't recognize I am a different person. See, I am like all this all the time. Like my kids will ask how my live was, they'll ask how many lives I've impacted today. I'll show them the wins in the community. We are like this all the time. Like when a new hater emerges, it bothers them more than it bothers me. They're like, Mom, why are people so mean? I'm like, learn from that. Learn what you don't want to do. Learn that is a leadership problem, because there is not one leader in this world that builds a business off of tearing down other people. You will not find one successful person on this planet that is massively successful from tearing other people down. And it's been such an amazing lesson for my family. And I'm telling you guys, it's just, don't make excuses. Just, yes. Anyway. So yeah, it's either one of them, but they'll love it when you take them out to eat. Exactly. Learning from life experiences is also a lesson. Absolutely. Yay! Michelle, I'm going to start my own digital product on hair. Awesome. Excited. Yes. Awesome. I love that so much. Love that. How is your business going today? Well, I literally just hit 2 million. I just celebrated on September 10th, celebrated my 2-year anniversary in the digital marketing space. And the week before that, I hit 2 million in sales on the digital marketing space without ever having to DM anybody, without having to friend request anybody, without having to get on the phone with anybody, without having to sell high ticket, and by mastering getting my income earning activities done part-time, and by adding multiple income streams. And so I think it's going phenomenal. It's been a dream come true. That's why I'm so passionate about what I do, because it's truly a dream come true. Thank you, Nicholas. It is wild. It is wild. I've actually, like this year, just because this is why when I see other people's success, things start compounding, right? So here's what I mean by that. So at a $1,200, this is just my Stripe. I do PayPal. I do a lot on PayPal lately, but just in my Stripe, you guys, I've already done 1.3 million this year. You can see, that's what I've done today already. And this is yesterday, but yeah, 1.3 million already, or a little over a million already this year in 9 months. That's on my Stripe. If you're consistent, you'll be amazed what can happen. I've just been consistent for 2 years, and I don't think is a lot of time. You know what my second year goal was? To make 109,000. I had a 3-year success path. I gave myself grace. I gave myself 3 years to change my family's life. 3 years. My first year goal was to make 54,000 a year. My second year goal was to learn how to attract a 300 a day customer and make 109,000. My third year goal was to learn how to attract a $600 a day customer and make 219,000. Never in my wildest of wildest dreams did I think I would achieve that. It's just wild to me. I know. I remember celebrating 100K too. I know. Oh, yes, you're giving a lot of hope. I want to change my life doing this for my son. Yes, my friend. Yes, I do this, I'll show you. I think I have a video of it. You guys, this is why I do this. It's for my kids. This was our day yesterday. They're just all swimming in our lake house. This is my backyard now. I live on a private lake. Well, I will be living there soon. We just gutted it. But this is what they did yesterday. Let me see. Um, they were all just jumping on the mats, just having a ball. Like this is why I do what I do. I had 4 of my grandchildren spend the night, and they all just got up. We were in the lake till late. I think there's a video of them in the lake till late. They were they went kayaking. I mean, we just did everything, and that's why I do what I do. That's what it's all about family. And you know what is really great? Because they know why we're here. They know the journey. They know I followed a proven blueprint and I didn't get distracted. They know I worked on managing my mind. They know all of this. They know all of this. And that's what I absolutely love. Because not only do I get to inspire you, I'm inspiring the younger generation of my family. And I just see them having a completely different life than me because I raised the standards. And by the way, I paid cash for that house. That is I live completely. Well, once I sell this house, which I don't owe a lot on this, so I'm going to make some really good money off of it, which I'm going to use to invest in another business, by the way. Hence, and so I'll pay cash for that other business. But I'm sharing that with you because like I literally, once this is sold, and I haven't put it in the market yet because it will sell. Already 3 people in the neighborhood found out I bought a lake home, and I'm getting offers already. I live in Wichita, Kansas. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but we're the air capital of the world. So executives always are moving here. And so it's fire. The housing market here is insane right now. Like I bought my home, and a month later, it was already worth $79,000 more. And I've gutted it and redone it. Like I will add 400,000 in value to that. I could sell that house and make insane money. I'm learning this. I purchased Grant Cardone's mastermind. This is how I'm learning how to do the real estate stuff. But as soon as I sell this, I will live completely debt free, completely, and have everything I've always dreamed of. And now build and like I own a hair salon debt free. I paid cash for it, right? This other business, I paid cash for it. I'm going to pay cash for another business, and I'm living completely debt free. It's something I always wanted, and I hope I can teach my children that if you work really, really hard and stay laser focused in one area, it can change your life. Don't get into debt. Don't get that pressure because it's a different freedom. Yes, it's a different freedom. It is. It is just a different freedom, and I want you guys to experience it. I am going to do a mastermind at my lake house next summer, by the way, maybe next spring. And I'm going to invite some people from my community there. I don't know. We'll figure it out, and we're going to hang out. We're going to do some cool content, really do a cool mastermind, and then go hang out either on the jet skis or on the boat. And we're just going to hang out together. So I'm pumped. Yes. And anybody can do what I'm doing, by the way. Anybody can do what I'm doing. I just followed a blueprint, step by step. I launched a business on TikTok. Now I've moved over and I use TikTok and YouTube are my 2 platforms. I'm super consistent. I am consistent on posting stories every day, but not as consistent as I am on Instagram and TikTok or YouTube and TikTok. And I am going to get better on the other platforms. So yeah. And absolutely anybody can do what I'm doing. Yes. Yeah. Retired stylist of 32 years. Good for you. Such a great industry. Yes. It is so fun. It's so fun. It's really cool because I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I have it. This is what full circle, right? Let me show you guys this real quick. Oh, look at this. So his mama works for me at the salon. So cute. Oh my gosh. Like, I just want to take him. That's my daughter, by the way. Anyway, I'll show you. This is what that's his mama. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to change your mama's life, buddy. I know. Isn't he so cute? So anyway, this gal here, this is full circle. So my daughter worked at a salon, and when I did network marketing, I didn't know there was a better way. I didn't know that I could make more than 25% profit, right? I didn't know. And so when I discovered digital marketing and you can make 100% profit, I was like, this makes sense, right? Because I started making way more money and working less. And then I'd go get my hair done for my daughter. And I would be like, Chelsea, you got to get out of making 37%. Like you need to go rent your own booth. And she goes, Mom, I just don't want to rent my own booth because I'll be by myself. And I was like, I get that. So we're getting my hair done. I think it was like the end of January or the 1st of February. And Malia, that's Malia, she's like, hey, there's a salon for sale off of Rock Road. And they were talking, I go, what? Let me look at it. And they're like, really? You would buy it? Anyway, long story short, I bought it. And they came. These were the 3 people working at that other salon. They all came and worked for me. That other salon had to close down. But they weren't helping. They didn't do vision. They didn't market. They didn't do anything. So literally full circle. Now here's the funny part. Malia reached out to the owner and we bought some of their equipment now, but they didn't market. That's what I'm telling you guys. That salon, and it's so funny because now that salon's for sale. And I'm like, man, if it would be a little better location, I would buy it. I would have 2 salons in a heartbeat. Like it's crazy. Oh, but anyway, I know how to market. But because that other salon wasn't marketing, wasn't visionary for those girls, they were bored. They're like, this is, I'm giving them like what we're going to do in the future. We literally just bought some pedicure tables. I got contractors there right now. We're breaking walls down. We're adding them. Like, you guys, that's the difference in your life too, in your business too. You can't just create content to create content. You got to share the vision you have. Like, my vision with these girls is I will help change these girls' kids' life. Like, they will know that. Like, they will live a different life. As for my digital growth community, I will help change their life. I want them to live a different life. I will show up every day for you, but you have to show up for you and willing to want more. Yeah. I just love it so much. Like, I was holding him and I was like, oh, I was like, you got to come out to the lake house and play with us. And she's like, we'll go anytime. And I'm like, I might just keep him with me. It was so fun. Oh my gosh. And it just makes me feel good, because it's like, I know how to help these gals like have freedom. And I love it. Yeah. Aw, Nicholas. I can't wait to hug you in 2 weeks, Nicholas. Guys, I can't believe it's almost time to go on our cruise. Yes. It is almost time. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you, my friend. Tim, just like I haven't even responded to your message yet. I seen it yesterday and I was like, I was devastated yesterday, Tim. I don't know. I feel like I was watching the Green Bay game that took Dallas out last year. I was like, it was exactly what I've been saying though. Dallas will never win a championship as long as McCarthy is the coach. I just have said it. I've said it, and my heart's just, what's crazy though, Tim? I don't know if Tim's still out. I'm like having a conversation with Tim. What's crazy is Thursday, my son's like, Mom, we should go to the game. And I was like, man, Landon, I would love to go to the game. But I said, man, these contractors, like I got to micromanage them and they're never going to get done and they're behind schedule now. We almost went to the game. I'm like, oh, because we went to the game with the Green Bay and it was devastating. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So anyway, I think Tim left me, but anyway, I need to respond to him because, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan and that one hurt. Yeah, I don't want to toughen up. I just want them to get a good coach. Oh man, it was a tough one. It was brutal. Oh, it was brutal. Like, it's just going to be a brutal year. Here's what's so funny. I got to share this with you guys. Like, this is so funny. So I love football and I'm in fantasy football. And I pick most Dallas players. I'll be honest with you, I do. Last year I couldn't because a lot of them took them. And I was like, dang it, you guys know I went Dallas. Anyway, so I didn't play good last year. So this year I picked most Dallas players. And then, you pick the other ones to be strategic. Well, anyway, Yahoo ranked me a D-. And I'm like, Yahoo, you don't know. You don't know anything. So anyway, I played it last week and I'm number one in my fantasy football team, right? Well, yesterday I'm like, oh, I am going to do so bad. This is going to be brutal, right? Well, actually, Dak didn't do too bad. He did good, but my kicker did great. But I had the New Orleans guy, the running back, so I slayed and I won again. And I'm like, people don't underestimate the data. Oh my goodness. I'm like, they make fun of me because I always pick Dallas players, but I always know how to hook them there with some other people that are like, people don't realize are going to be really good. Oh, go Chiefs. I live in Raiders Nation. That's kind of scary. Living in Raiders Nation and wearing anything Chiefs. So, oh my goodness. Cleveland Browns better get it together. Oh, yeah. Me and you are kind of in the same place, right? There's talented players on the Cleveland Brown, but I don't know. I don't know. Coaching is everything. Just like with you guys, you want to be successful. It's all about a good mentor. You watch them get rid of McCarthy this year because they're not going to do anything. And you watch a new coach come in and you give them 2 years and Dallas is going to do exactly what Kansas City did. The moment Andy Reid came in, it changed Kansas City. And now they are amazing because they're backed by a good coach. You want to be amazing, you got to be backed by a good community. Yeah. I know. Chiefs barely won. Hey, but they don't quit. You got to give Chiefs credit. Like they don't quit. Dallas didn't even show up. Like I want to know, like, didn't the defense watch the tapes? Like you can get me going. You can get me going. The leadership is the key in sports, in life, in business, in marriages too, right? In relationships, in parenting. It's in everything. It's in everything. Yeah. How did Jets do? Have they played? Oh no, they play tonight, right? I don't know. I didn't get to really do as good as I wanted to with football yesterday because I had my 4 grandkids and they just all they did was swim all day yesterday. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Oh, so they did play yesterday. Who plays tonight? I don't even know. Yes, they did. Vikings are doing good this year. I know. They are doing good. I know it's cool. It's fun to see. I love football, but yesterday was a hard one. I was just sitting there going, what? So I literally, because I have YouTube TV, I just went out by the kids playing and I just watched it on here. I left my adult kids inside the house screaming at the TV. And I'm like, I'm just going to go with the grandkids and I'm going to just sit outside and watch them swim. And so, yes, Cardinals won. Yes. Yes. So funny. All right, guys. You've been a great group. I just have so much fun with you guys. Chiefs are great. I love how they're just determined. They have a good coach. They have a good coach. They have a good coach. Yeah. Yeah, I just like, you know what? I'm going to go out and enjoy the grandkids, take my phone out there, watch it on there. And oh, I love you guys so much. I am so grateful that I get to be here with you. And I will tell you, I'm looking at the 39,600 people in our community, and I'm like, we will be at 100,000 soon. Like 39,000, that's like the size of a town. Town in our community of entrepreneurs of online business, and it's just such an honor. Yay, I'm upgrading this week. I love it. I can't wait to share my millionaire story soon. Yes, that's the attitude to have. Yes, I will go live again tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Now Tuesday, no. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? Wednesday will be a little different because they're installing my countertops on Wednesday. You guys want to see it? Oh my gosh, I'm so oh, look at this. This is my countertop in my kitchen. Is that not awesome? You can see where the sink's coming out. Can you guys see it? Oh, it is so good. Yes, I'm so pumped for it. Yeah, it lays like this. But anyway, so they're installing that they're doing the tear out on Wednesday and then installing the new one. And that's the island. And then my other ones are black. They're installing all that. I might be able to still go live at 10:30 on Wednesday. I don't know. It's going to be probably done outside because I got to be at the lake house, but gorgeous, isn't that? I'll show you the before and after. It's amazing. Like, it's insane what we've done to this house. Oh no, I love it too. It's so gorgeous. I can't wait. So everything was supposed to be done by this week. The contractors were behind. The supervisor came in, fired those contractors. It got heated last week. I was like, oh my gosh, I need the popcorn to listen to this. They brought a new crew in. They started on Saturday. They worked for 11 and a half hours on Saturday and 11 hours last night. And they're getting caught back up. I'm like, bless their heart, because they know I'm leaving for a cruise, right? I'm like, I gotta have it done. And so my other son, my older one, he's like 23, Logan, he's gonna have to do the micromanaging for me when I'm done to get everything done and send me the play-by-play pictures. But it's interesting. You like him? My son's, I broke this one right here. My son's a runner for Wichita State University, and those are the colors. Yeah, black and yellow. So it is simple. What do you feel is hard? Oh my goodness, I just covered the 2-hour workday. So go back and watch the beginning of this. Yeah, just watch the beginning of this. I actually covered this. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I need to get going. I need to go to the salon. No, it's inside the go inside your program and follow the 2-hour workday. You got to watch that training. You can't learn something without going through the training. Yeah. You have a lovely day as well. Millionaire in the making. How's that? Millionaire in the making. Yeah. Aw, thank you guys. Aw, thank you for coming into my life. Yes, I look forward to your future self as well. Yeah. Yes. Aw, love you guys so much. I know, millionaire in the making. That's what you need to call yourself. Hey, I'm just a millionaire in the making. Yeah. Hey, my friend, how are you? How are you? Yes. Okay, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have an awesome day. Have grace with yourself. Launch a business if you haven't launched one yet. If you need help with that, I would absolutely love to mentor you. Some exciting things are going to be happening inside our community that's going to help you even leverage your time more. But it's right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out. Dailypaybusiness.com. If you're interested, great. If you're not, that's 100% okay. At least you had the courage to check it out. Okay. And if you, when you go here, there's going to be a video you can watch, and then you're going to get another video in your email. After you watch those 2 videos, if you still have questions, please email me. I would love to answer questions. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. YouTube, you've been awesome today. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And